Hello, Fortuna High. It's time for your student news. First up, yearbooks. Yearbooks are now $76, and you can still personalize 2 free custom pages. Seniors, remember that senior photos and quotes are due March 1st, and custom pages and baby ads are due April 5th. Make sure to email your senior picture and full name to srios@fuhsdistrict.net. Your photo will go in the senior submitted section, and your quote will appear under your formal portrait. For more details, head to fortunahigh.com/yearbook. Next is the Humboldt Holiday Food Drive is officially underway. It continues through December 11th. Students can bring canned food and non-perishable food items to their advisory class. Leadership will be collecting the boxes this week and will check in once a week to gather donations and get them weighed. And remember, the advisory class that brings the most pounds of food wins free tickets to semi-formal dance in January. That's it for your student news, Huskies. Thank you for supporting our community and keeping that Husky Fortuna High spirit.
Hello, Fortuna High. Here's your detention and tutoring update for the week. On Monday, lunch detention is with Mr. Richardson in B3, and after-school detention is with Miss Lynch in Cafe 1. On Tuesday, before-school detention is with Mrs. Raven in E3 from 7:35 to 8:10. Lunch detention is with Mr. Orr in CA8, and after-school detention is also with Mr. Orr in CA8. For tutoring, you can get math help at lunch in E2 with Miss Valdez, and after-school tutoring is in the library with Miss Day. On Wednesday, lunch detention is back in B3 with Mr. Richardson, and after-school detention is with Miss Lofald in Ag 2. After-school tutoring is available with Mrs. Dixon in F6. On Thursday, before-school detention is again with Mrs. Raven in E3. Lunch detention is with Mr. Orr in CA8, and after-school detention stays in CA8 with Mr. Orr. Tutoring continues after school in F6 with Mrs. Dixon, and math tutoring is at lunch in E4 with Mr. Couch. On Friday, lunch detention is with Mr. Orr in CA8, and there is no after-school detention on Fridays. Finally, Saturday school will be held on December 6th from 8 a.m. to noon in room F2 with Mr. Stockdale. That's your weekly update, Huskies. Stay on track, stay responsible, and keep that Husky pride strong.
Hello, Fortuna High. It's time for your club news.
Let's kick things off with Monday. Garden Club meets after school from 3:25 to 4:25 in the garden between F building and the metal shop. And Interact Club meets at lunch today in the art building, AB3.
On Tuesday, Dungeons & Dragons clubs meet after school in AB3 with Mr. Rios. And the BSU meets today at lunch in B3. They meet every other Tuesday.
Moving on to Thursday, FCA meets at lunch in CA2 for pizza with a pastor. Metro Club meets at lunch in CA4, and GSA meets at lunch in the Wellness Center. And remember, Creeks Club does recycling after school every Thursday, so swing by and help out.
And for Friday, we've got a full lineup. Cirque Club meets as usual. The Theater Club meets at lunch in CA6 with Miss Olson. And the Book Club meets every second and fourth Friday at lunch in CA7 with Miss Dorman.
Plus, Creeks Club is hosting a campus cleanup right after school on the senior lawn. It's only 30 minutes, and you don't have to be a member to join in. And finally, Chemistry Club will be meeting after school on Friday, conduct an experiment.
That wraps up this week's club news. Find a club, get involved, and keep showing that Husky spirit.
Go Fortuna High Huskies!
Hey Husky sports fans, here's your Fortuna High School report. We start with football. In the 2025 North Coast Section Division 6 Championships, our varsity boys football team played their final game of the season on Saturday, November 29th, falling to Bishop O down with a score of 21-59. Even with their loss, it was a great season and we are proud of all the hard work our Huskies put in. In cross country, the big congratulations to Juan Ornelas, who placed 12th at the CIF North Coast Section Championships in the Division 4 Boys 3-mile race, running at a personal record of 16 minutes and 19 seconds and qualifying for the state championships. Amazing job to Juan and to the entire cross country team and an outstanding season. Moving into basketball, the Fortuna varsity boys basketball team had a busy stretch. They played 3 games, a 49-56 loss against Fort Bragg on November 21st, a 45-50 loss against Cloverdale on November 28th, and a 60-70 loss against Ukiah on November 20th. Keep your heads up, Huskies. The season's just getting started, and there's plenty of time to bounce back. On the girls' side, our Fortuna varsity girls basketball team locked in a strong win on November 29th, defeating Kelseyville 57-29. Great job, Lady Huskies. That wraps up this week's sports highlights. Keep supporting your teams and showing that Husky pride everywhere you go.
Hello, Fortuna High, and happy holidays. Here's what's cooking this week in the cafeteria. For breakfast on Monday, we'll be serving pancakes along with meat or PB&J sandwiches, parfaits, and cereal. Tuesdays brings French toast with same sides and Wednesdays. Wednesday features chicken and waffles. To help you power through the midweek. Thursday, you can grab a slice of breakfast pizza, and on Friday, we'll finish the week with ham and cheese bagels, plus the usual meat or PB&J sandwiches, parfaits, and cereal, available each day for lunch. Monday starts off with cheese or pepperoni pizza, and served with a side, salad, celery sticks, and peaches. Tuesday, we move to meatball subs, with green beans, cooked carrots, and more peaches on Wednesday. It's taco bowl day with tortilla chips, corn, baby carrots, and pears. Thursday menu features sloppy joes paired with potato salad, baked beans, and mixed fruit, wrapping up the week. On Friday, you can enjoy bean and cheese burrito or a tamale along with a corn, carrot sticks, mixed fruits, and that's your Husky Eats menu for the week. Fuel up, stay warm, and have a great week. And Huskies, and remember, trust us with your appetite.